Hello everyone. I wanted to share with you the blooms on my Robert's Delight Garnet Beauty. Oh my goodness, these blooms just keep getting larger and larger by the day, and the color gets deeper and deeper. So I wanted to share with you what this beautiful spike of Vanda blooms looks like now. So I've had several requests from you all to do a sunroom tour. And I haven't done that in a while, so I thought today I would just show you my sunroom, how I have it set up, and some things that really help me to grow my orchids back in my sunroom. And this is the entrance to my sunroom. And as you see, my Christmas cactus loves living in this huge French door on the eastern side of this room. It loves all the sun that it gets every single day. And then beyond that, I have my dendrobiums and also my miniature phalaenopsis orchids growing. They love the sun they get through the morning. These windows receive light from the time the sun comes up until about noon. So those windows are absolutely perfect for them. And this is the wall in my sunroom that receives the most light of all. It receives sunlight from about 1 o'clock until about the time the sun sets. It even gets some dispersed morning light. So that's the reason why I have my Vandas growing on in these windows. And if you'll notice in the very back, I have some phalaenopsis orchids over in those windows. Not quite so warm over there, but still that is full western exposure. And they've done really, really well over there this fall and this winter. But I'm going to have to provide some shading for them in about a month or so because it's going to get too hot in that window for them to be over there without some shading. But I plan on keeping them over there. I think I can add something to that window so that the light will be more dispersed and cooler through that window. And over here, this wall receives dispersed afternoon sunlight, so it's absolutely perfect for these phalaenopsis orchids and also my huge Dracaena marginata. It really loves being back here as well. And this is the back wall that you all rarely ever get to see. This is always to my back. And as you see in the left-hand bottom corner, I have a space heater that just comes on at night sometimes when it gets a little bit too cool. I like having that back here. It provides just a little bit more heat. And then I have something really important on the shelf that I want to show you because it really helps me to keep an eye on what's going on back here. And this is a very important piece of equipment that I have really enjoyed and used more than I ever thought I would. This is what tells me what the outdoor temperature is, the outdoor humidity, the indoor temperature, and the indoor humidity. I really enjoy keeping up with the temp and the humidity back here. So this helps me to know, do I need to run one humidifier? Do I need to run both humidifiers? And it helps me to keep an eye on things. So I love this. And speaking of humidifiers, several of you have asked me what kind I use. This is a CVS Health desktop ultrasonic fine mist humidifier. And when you fill this up, you get about 10 to 12 hours of continuous mist. So I'm not back here refilling these humidifiers all the time. 10 to 12 hours, that's pretty good. So I usually refill them about, I fill them up about twice a day, and I have 2 of them back here. And this is my ceiling. I love the ceiling fan in here. I keep it running 24/7. It keeps the air circulating continuously, which I love and my orchids love. And as you see, I have a cedar plank ceiling in here. My sweet husband hung this plank by plank for me. Yes. So that's one reason why I don't hang anything from the ceiling. I absolutely love the ceiling. And as you see, I have several of his watercolor paintings hanging in here and some of my daughter's art as well. And several of you have asked me how I heat this room. This room is about 13 by 15 feet, and I have 2 heat and air vents. If you'll notice, in the center of the screen, I have a heat vent in the floor. And so I have 2 of these, and it keeps the heat and the air going just right for this size room. And another question I'm asked really often is, where do I get my tables from? These are fold-up tables from Walmart, and they are very handy. I move them around quite a bit. As a matter of fact, sometimes I move them in my house if I want to display my orchids in there. They're very handy, and they are very useful. So that's my sunroom tour for today, and thank you all for coming along with me. And you all be highly favored, deeply loved, and greatly blessed. And we'll talk to you all next time.